In the previous video, we created data entry variables for a wager and a question response. In this video, we're going to use triggers and variables to verify the answer's accuracy and adjust a player's score. Let's go to Manage Project Variables. Click the New Variable button. Name it VerifyAnswer and choose True/False for the type. The default value is false, and we want to keep it that way. Select OK and go back to the slide. Now we need to make a trigger that will change the variable to true if the text input is the correct answer. Go to New Trigger, select Adjust Variable. We're going to set VerifyAnswer to true when the variable changes. Which variable? Question response. If we select OK now, any change to the response field will be counted as correct, and obviously we don't want that. So let's add a condition. The condition is the question response equals value cut bank. Yeah, that's right. The world's largest penguin statue is in a city in Montana called Cut Bank. Select OK. Now this seems like a great time for you to demonstrate what you remember from a previous video. Add a reference to the VerifyAnswer variable anywhere on the slide so we can check to see if this is working properly. Welcome back. Remember, to add a reference, we need to add a text box and then go to Insert, Reference, and select our variable. Right now the variable is showing up as false, which is what we want. Let's go into the preview mode and see if it changes when we type in the correct answer. We'll make a wager, click Submit, type in Cut Bank, and click out of the text entry field. The variable changed. That's great. With that working, let's add a trigger to advance to the Reveal layer and start editing that layer. This layer should read Show Layer, Reveal, when the user clicks button 1. Let's add references for their response. And wager. Looks good. Now we need to add 2 triggers to this button to have it direct the user to a particular layer based on whether or not they answered the question correctly. Click on the Reveal button and click Create New Trigger. We're going to show layer. Which layer? Correct. When the user clicks Reveal, but we're going to need to add a condition. Any guesses? If VerifyAnswer is true. Now let's add the other trigger. Your turn. Create a trigger for the Reveal button that directs users with an incorrect response to the incorrect layer. Alright, that trigger should be Show Layer Incorrect when user clicks Reveal if VerifyAnswer is false. Okay, we're almost done now. Let's go to the correct and incorrect layers and add a reference for the player's score. To save some time, I'm going to go back to a layer that has that already, copy it, paste it, and reposition it on both layers. Last step, we need to create triggers to adjust the player's score based on whether or not they answered correctly. And by we, I mean you. It's your turn. Create triggers to adjust the player's score by their wager for correct and incorrect answers. Pause the video here while you work and come back when you're ready to check your work, or if you're having trouble. Okay, here's what I did. I made a trigger to adjust the variable by adding the variable wager to the score, when the timeline starts on this layer, if VerifyAnswer is true. Then I copy and pasted that trigger and changed add to subtract and true to false. And there you have it. We are done.